Hello beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will be talking about Babungo. Welcome to the heart of the Cameroon grassfield, a land where history, culture and community blend into one living story. This is Babungo, a village that breathes with the spirit of its ancestors and the rhythm of its people. Here, tradition is not just remembered, it's lived every day. From the royal palace that guides centuries of wisdom to the farmland that feeds generations, Babugo stands as a symbol of resilience, creativity, and unity. Before we continue, please like, subscribe, and share. Click on the notification bell so that you won't miss out in any of our beautiful videos. In this piece, we will journey into the soul of the Babugo people to uncover their origin, their festivals, their art, and the challenges of preserving identity in a challenging world. So guys, sit back, listen, and let the story of Babugo unfold. A story of a people deeply rooted in the past, yet walking proudly into the future. Okay guys, let's go. In the heart of Cameroon's northwest region, nestled between the rolling hills of the Ndop Plains, lies a land of history, beauty, and profound culture, the village of Babungo. Known to its people as Vengo, this community stands as a living museum of tradition, where every drumbeat tells a story and every carving whispers the spirit of an ancient people. Babugo is more just a village. Babugo is more than just a village. It is a home of kings and ancestors, of farmers and blacksmiths, of dancers, drummers, and a community bound by the strength of its heritage and the rhythm of its communal life. Long ago, I am bringing you now the real story of the Babugo people. So guys, let's ride in. Long ago, when the land was wide and the hills untouched, the ancestors of Bambugo are said to have journeyed from the thicker plains, moving through the valleys in search of fertile soil and safety. They settled where the mountains meet the streams, a place rich with red earth, perfect for farming and iron work. Here, they built their homes from clay and thatch and founded the kingdom of Babungo. The people grew around their Fon, the traditional ruler, who stood as the spiritual and political heart of the community. A father to all, the keeper of history, and the bridge between the living and the ancestors. Generations passed and Babugo evolved into one of the most respected chiefdoms in the plain. Its influence spread through craftsmanship, as you can see this man, alliance, and its deep respect for tradition. To this day, the Palace of the Faun remains a symbol of unity, a place where the past meets the present and where the people gather to celebrate, to mourn, and to remember who they are. The heart of the community life. Walk through Babugo on a bright morning and you feel the pulse of community life. Farming, togetherness. Men and women rise early. Farmers heading to the farm with hoes slung over their soldiers. Women balancing basket of yams, beans and maize on their heads. Children laughing as they run barefoot along dusty paths to school. What an amazing description of this beautiful place. The Bambugo people are known for their cultural heritage. The red fertile soil fits the village. As you can see, those are amazing healthy corns. The yam, maize, beans, granite, and vegetable fill their farms. This is a community work being carried out in the Babugo Palace just few days back. So you can understand the community life we are talking about in this Babugo. You will so much enjoy this place, guys. Let's get back to business. Every harvest is a celebration not only of food but of gratitude to the ancestors and the earth itself. In Babugo, work is not an individual task, it is shared. Wow, exactly what I'm talking about. During the planting season, families come together to work each other's farms in turn. This spirit of Njangi, what we normally call the spirit of Njangi, cooperation keeps the bond of brotherhood alive. After work, the community gathers in open space to tell stories, play music, or join the dance circle. The old teach the young not through books but through living, through examples, songs, and shared experiences. This is a community that is full of love. They are just back from their community work and their leader is addressing them. That is one of the spirit, the African community spirit, the African togetherness, as you can see it there. One man's problem is everybody's problem. So guys, let's go. The craftsman acts in the heads of the people. Few communities in Cameroon can boast of artistic mastery like Babugo. For example, for centuries, the people have been renowned blacksmiths, wood carvers, and sculptors. The Babugo Act, once created for ritual and palace use, is now celebrated in museums across the world. What an achievement! The sound of hammer striking metal was once the village heartbeat iron tone. Spears and ritual objects were crafted with skill passed from father to son. The craftsmanship symbolizes not only survival but identity. Babugo was a land of creators. Wow. At the center of this artistic tradition stands the Bambugo Museum, founded with the support of the fund and the community. Inside, over 300 pieces of sacred art, masks, statues, royal stools, and ancestral relics tell the story of a Babugo people who see life and spirit in every object. This is a community walk in Babugo just to stir you the spirit of togetherness. They don't want their environment to get dirty. They don't want their environment to be dirty. They want to take care of the environment. They want to keep it neat and clean in order to avoid mosquito. As you know, mosquito always brings malaria. So guys, let's move. This is after the community work. They also help they also help the men, the elderly in the village. When you give birth and your children are big and they go out, you are like somebody that never have a child. So in Babugo village, to prove the spirit of love and togetherness, they fetch firewood to give the elderly, to give the old, in support of them. All right, let's go, guys. Each carving holds a meaning. A mass may represent wisdom, fertility, or justice. A dance of the princesses. A statue might embody a warrior or a departed king. To the Babugo, act is not decoration, it is communication, a dialogue between the living and the spiritual world. Let's talk about the festivities, festivals, annual celebrations, annual festivals in this Babugo village. Every year, Babugo comes alive with festivals that binds the people together in rhythm, dance, and laughter. Among the most vibrant is the annual dance of the Fons Palace, a celebration of culture, identity, and continuity. On festival day, the air is thick with drumming. Women adorn themselves in colorful traditional clothes, their necks shining with beads. Men wear traditional regalia. Some put on raffia costumes, cowries, shells, and that speaks of status and history. The sounds of people and drum, gong echoes through the hills as traditional society. The Kwifon, Ngwero, Samba, Mabu perform sacred dances handed down through generations. The Kwifon, the sacred society of elders and guides, plays a vital role in maintaining order and preserving tradition. They are the Fon's eyes and ears, protectors of the moral code of the village. Through these ceremonies, the people of Babugo honor their ancestors and teach their children who they are, their identity. In each dance step, there is meaning. In each song, there is a lesson. The festivals are not only for the old, they are a living classroom for the young. They learn pride, respect, and a sense of belonging. They learn that culture is not something from the past. It is alive, breathing, and evolving with them. Wow. Traditional leadership and values. In Babugo, leadership is not power, it is service. The Fon, chosen through ancestral lineage, serves as the father of all. His word carries wisdom, and his palace is open to every villager. Around him, a council of elders, advisors, and governors. That is, disputes are settled not in court but through dialogue. Under the shade of a tree, justice here is restorative, aiming to heal relationship rather than punishment. Values such as respect, honor, unity, and hard work are pillars of Babugo life. Wow, impressive. Every child is taught from an early age that a person is a person through the people, a philosophy of Ubuntu that defines their community spirit. Modern life and challenges. Let us talk about the modern life and challenges of the people of Babungo. Yet, as the world changes, Babungo faces new challenges. The young now drum. The young now dream beyond the hills or cities, schools and job far from home. The elders worry that as modernizations grow, traditional values might fade up. I don't think that is for a fact, man. Access to education has improved, but many still struggle with poverty, limited infrastructure, and lack of health care. The fertile land remains a blessing, but changing weather patterns and royal urban migration test the community resilience. Yeah, as it is a main problem for all African communities. Infrastructure is always a problem. Farm to market road, it is always the problem. Electricity, yeah, that is always the problem in this our African society. Still, Babugo adapt new initiatives have emerged, schools emphasizing both modern and cultural education, youth cooperatives promoting sustainable farming, and cultural tourism centered around the Babugo Museum and traditional festivals. Technology too has found its place. Mobile phones and social media connect Babugo youth to the world, helping them share their culture, promote local arts, and attract visitors who wish to experience the authenticity of village life. Wow. Through it all, the heart of Babugo remains the same: community, faith, identity. We talk about religion. Religion in Babugo is a blend of the ancient and new. While Christianity has grown strong, traditional beliefs continue to guide everyday life. The ancestors are ever present, invoked in blessings, remembered in rituals, and honored during ceremonies. The sacred forests, the shrines, and the symbol carved into the Fons Palace walls are reminders that the physical and the spiritual coexist. When the drums sound in the night, the people believe the ancestors are dancing too. Wow. Women and the role of family. In Babugo, women are the backbone of society. They are mothers, farmers, traders, and peacemakers. Their role in agriculture sustains the community. They plant, harvest, and feed. But they are also custodians of tradition, passing songs, recipes, and wisdom from one generation to the next. Marriage is not just a union between two people, it's a union between families. Weddings are community events filled with singing, dancing, and the sharing of palm wine. Family ties are sacred, and children are raised not only by parents but by the entire village. Interesting. Education and future. Education is seen as bridge between the old and the new. I and the new. Over the years, Bambugo has built schools that teach both academic and cultural knowledge. Teachers remind children of their roots while preparing them for the wider world. Youth associations have become a key drivers of change, promoting literacy, vocational training, and community development projects. Yet, the challenges remain: how to balance progress with tradition. Many young people are now using education to give back, returning to their village to teach, to farm innovatively, or to preserve the art of their ancestors. Their messages is clear: the future of Babugo will grow from the seeds of its past. Like many other African communities, Babugo has known its share of challenge, from political unrest to economic hardship, but in times of trial, the spirit of unity shines brighter. When one family suffers, others come to their aid. When crop fails, neighbors share. When the drums call for help, the entire community answers. It is togetherness. This is deep sense of belonging that defines the Babungo spirit. The Babungo people know that culture is not a relic of the past, it is a compass for the future. In every drumbeat, there is continuity. In every dance, a promise is a promise. In every carving, a reminder that the ancestors still keep walking. So guys, as the sun set over the Ndop plains, the voice of Bambogo rise once more. Children chase fireflies, women return from the market, men gather to share stories under the stars. The village breaks, old and new, past and present, move on to one beautiful pasture. Babungo is more than a place on a map, it is a living heritage. So guys, a testament to the endurance of culture, the power of community, and the unbroken link between generations. Before you go, please like, subscribe. Every heartbeat is a story, and every story is a